In the sunny town of Playville, where laughter echoed through the air, Lila and her magical dog, Fluffly, were on a mission to create a brand new game that would whisk their friends away from screens and into a world of imagination. Fluffly, with his shimmering fur and a twinkle in his eyes, had conjured up an enchanting game called Bag Charades. Gathering Benny, Zoe, Giggly Gus, and other friends in the lively park of Playville, Fluffly wiggled his tail with excitement. The children, curious and eager, surrounded Fluffly as he revealed a bag filled with mysterious objects. It was time for an adventure filled with creativity and laughter. Fluffly, using his magical powers, transformed the park into a playground of stories waiting to be told. The Bag Charades game was about to begin. Each child, their eyes shining with anticipation, took turns reaching into the bag to discover the magical items inside. Lila, with her bubbly spirit, pulled out a crown and pretended to be a queen from a royal tale. Benny, with his adventurous heart, grabbed a toy telescope and became a daring explorer seeking hidden treasures. Zoe, with her artistic flair, picked a paintbrush and transformed into a magical artist in a vibrant story. Giggly Gus, with his infectious laughter, found a feather and whimsically acted as a silly bird in a funny tale. The children giggled and laughed, using their creativity to bring the stories to life. Fluffly, with his tail wagging in approval, watched as the magical bag of stories turned the park into a lively theatre of imagination. As the sun dipped below the horizon in Playville, Lila and Fluffly taught their friends the joy of storytelling through play. The Bag Charades became a cherished activity, inspiring the children to create endless tales and let their imaginations soar. With smiles on their faces, they bid each other farewell, carrying the magic of storytelling into their dreams, ready for new adventures the next day in the sunny town of Playville. In the charming town of Cheerfulville, where smiles bloomed like flowers, Lila and her fluffy friend Fluffly were getting ready for a day filled with joy and laughter. Fluffly, with his fluffy tail and twinkling eyes, had a brilliant idea. A game called Cheerfulville Sensory Bag Spelling. Gathering Lila, Benny, Zoe, and Giggly Gus in the heart of Cheerfulville, Fluffly wagged his tail and set up a station with resealable plastic bags filled with sensory materials. The friends were thrilled, ready for the sensory-filled adventure Fluffly had in store. Fluffly, with his magical paws, transformed the town square into a haven of sensory delight. The Cheerfulville Sensory Bag Spelling Game was ready to begin. Each child, with eager smiles, sat around a big table, ready to explore the world of letters through touch. With a bounce and a twirl, Fluffly declared, "Let the sensory spelling magic begin." The children, brimming with excitement, felt the sensory bags, searching for hidden letter cards inside. The bags were filled with rice, and each letter card was a surprise waiting to be discovered. Lila, with her imaginative spark, found the letter S and arranged it next to the letter U. Benny, with his love for adventure, discovered the letter N and carefully placed it beside the letter S. Zoe, with her artistic flair, picked out the letter R and giggled as she felt the grains of rice beneath her fingers. Giggly Gus, with his infectious laughter, found the letter Y and proudly spelled out the word sunny. The children joyfully explored the sensory bags, creating words and discovering the magic of spelling through touch. Fluffly, with a triumphant tail twirl, admired their creativity. The Cheerfulville sensory bag. Spelling had turned the town square into a playful and educational wonderland. As the sun set in Cheerfulville, Lila and Fluffly taught their friends that games could be a magical way to learn and play together. The Cheerfulville sensory bag. Spelling became a cherished tradition, inspiring the children to explore the world of letters and sensory experiences. With dreams of more tactile adventures, they bid each other good night, eagerly awaiting the next day of cheerful surprises in the lively town of Cheerfulville.